Ruly Carpenter was a third-generation Phillies owner who believed a championship organization is built from the ground up. During his time as president, the Phillies won 3 consecutive division titles from 1976 to 1978, and in 1980, the first World Series championship in franchise history. Over his final 5 years running the team, the Phillies won 526 games, one fewer than the Big Red Machine, the Cincinnati Reds, for most in the National League, and 4th most in all of baseball. Ruly didn't just have an eye for talent, he also had an eye for people. It was in the 1960s that he convinced his father, Bob, to hire a young scout named Paul Owens, and it was under Ruly's leadership that the Pope and another up-and-coming baseball man, Dallas Green, were promoted to GM and manager, respectively. The trio had an unbreakable bond and brought together players such as Mike Schmidt, Steve Carlton, Larry Boa, Greg Luzinski, Manny Trio, and others who became the core of the 1980 championship team. All of them would eventually make their way onto the Phillies Wall of Fame. Ruly loved players, and they loved him back. Following the sale of the team in 1981, Ruly remained a resident of the Delaware Valley and never strayed far from his beloved Phillies. His love for the game of baseball, and most notably the Phillies, was always evident.
Well, Brian, I just hope that this town doesn't have, this franchise has been in existence maybe 96 years, I think I saw in the paper, and I hope to hell they don't have to wait 96 years for another world championship. It's the greatest thing that's ever happened to me in my life, and it's just the greatest thing that's ever happened to my family.